Hello everyone, Treecks here. Yeah, we're not looking at Donkey Kong 64 anymore. I've decided to actually turn this Let's Play into my new Windows screensaver. I'm indeed actually recording this in order to set this as a screensaver. It's not a joke. And what's also not a joke is Donkey Kong 64. And this is going to be part 35. It is hopefully going to be the part where we're finally going to enter World 7, Creepy Castle. But before we actually get there, it's time to take care of one of the most annoying and difficult golden bananas to obtain in this game. Make sure to have plenty of crystal coconuts, because, yeah, even though this is a race that is really difficult to do, it might take you a couple of tries. You don't get infinite coconuts here, so running out of those is also a pretty annoying fact about this mission. But let's get started. Wake you up again. I'm ready for you this time, Lanky. Make it 2 out of 2, and I'll hand over my trophy. The course is going to be the same. However, it is going to be a lot quicker this time around. And catching up with this guy and passing him, yeah, you're going to see this is going to be super annoying. Just trust me. Oh, and I already screwed up the first jump. Did not see it coming because of the layer, but still. I should have known it was there. Yeah, you need to do this race perfectly, otherwise you're never going to catch up with him. And this race is far from perfect, this first try. You know what? Let's start this over. This is not going to work out this way. No, I'm still not even getting close to this guy. I really hate this mission. Way too difficult. Oh. Need to make sure to cut every single corner if you can. Here as well. Especially this part is key. Make sure to shortcut like this. That way, get in front of him. Make sure to stay in front of him. Come on. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay.
No.
No. You sure are one mean monkey mover, Lanky. I'll hand you the trophy. Alright. 3 tries. That could have been worse. Luckily it stated 3 tries, because otherwise I would have ran out of crystal coconuts and I would have needed to reset my game again. Oh, here you are. Why did you spawn above the barrel? That's weird. Well, that was it when it comes to that golden banana. He's gone now. Luckily he is. Let's make sure to do the same. Also, be gone from Fungi Forest. And with that, we can finally start thinking about Creepy Castle. The ultimate K. Rool level, you might say. Little bit of a throwback to Donkey Kong Country 2 also, I think. Built like that. Let's make our way towards the lobby first, shall we? There's also 2 things we need to pick up there. Oh, and I jumped into the palm tree. Nice. We need to start looking for the big cannon now. The small one, of course, launches us towards Fungi Forest, but there's also a bigger one. Behind K-Lamsi's little island. And that one is going to shoot us directly into the Creepy Castle lobby. Start swimming underwater. I still feel that it goes a bit quicker. Here you are. And don't worry, it's a big cannon, but you don't have to be big chunky in order to use it. Any Kong can just enter it and get launched into Creepy Castle's lobby. Two things to do here. Diddy's blueprint and also a loose banana to pick up for Lanky. First, let's go take a look at the blueprint. I'm pretty sure I need Donkey Kong in order to open up the switch, which was on this side, I think. Yeah, it's a coconut switch. Donkey Kong is needed. Annoyingly enough, they placed the tag barrel all the way at the other side of the room. We need DK in order to open up the cage. Okay. You go out of the way. Yeah. Not a surprise I still got hit, but at least I opened up the gate, so... At least that I don't have to worry about. Diddy. Because it's still his blueprint after all. Oh, dang it! Ah. And look, the gate's going to be closed again. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah! Ah. Go me! So silly. Are we ever going to enter a creepy castle? Answer, maybe. I was already planning on going in there in the previous episode. And it looks like even in this episode it's going to take a while. There's going to be some major cutting in the race mission, of course, in Fungi Forest. That I'm not going to keep in fully. But even this is going to waste so much time. Die, sir. Watch me use my tail to kick your butt. If only I were able to use my gecko tail, my septile tail. I think that one is way more formidable. Here's the blueprint for Diddy, finally. So the moment we go towards Snides in Creepy Castle, we can actually turn this one in alongside the one he's going to find in that stage itself. There's going to be two blueprints at the same time for Diddy then. Or two golden bananas, I mean. Next we need to go take care of Lanky's bonus barrel that's in here. Here is Lanky's pad. Lift. And it is free. Now let's go pick him up. Lanky. No, Chunky, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to pick you again. That's going to take a while. Even though in the order I've actually situated Creepy Castle, I am going to switch to Chunky quickly in between golden bananas. Prematurely. Something I've done before, but I'm going to do it again in that stage, so... We're not going to wait for Chunky for very long. He's already going to get his turn prematurely, yet again. Searchlight Seek, I'm pretty sure we did do quite a lot already recently. Last time we did it, we needed to hit 8 of these clap traps, now we need to hit 10. It's becoming more and more. But I am fairly confident this is going to be the final time we actually meet this bonus. Creepy Castle is going to have a lot of very difficult bonuses as well, of course. I'm pretty sure none of them are going to be Searchlight Seek anymore. It's going to have the most difficult variant of all bonuses in that level. Including 2 of the same ones, which are going to be utter hell, in all honesty. More about those later. I was also already able to do the race mission in today's episode. So all these tricky bonuses in Creepy Castle are also not really scaring me right now. Here is the final golden banana for Lanky in the overworld. But there's still plenty more for him to get. I'm so overjoyed, I might actually even open up a soft soil. Or maybe I'm still not going to do it. I have over 70 banana coins with pretty much all my Kongs. Those things I still consider useless. Let's start with Donkey Kong in World 7, shall we? The most difficult of all the worlds, but for some reason also one of the more fun ones to do. This one is definitely not as tedious as Gloomy Galleon and Crystal Caves are. 80 golden bananas required. Once again, we have more than double. So, that is not a problem. Let's take a look at one of the final cutscenes of the game. Oh, must get out of here before Fatso discovers that the Kongs are recovering the blueprints to the stupid machine. Fatso, is it? I'd choose your last word more carefully if I were you. What's that? Who's there? Bam. Bam. Uh-oh. Any last requests? Something very big is chasing you, I think. Nearly there. I'm almost safe. I think not. Ooh, there he is. Snack time. Always love it whenever bad guys actually have a war of their own. Welcome to Creepy Castle, at least. A stage I've been talking about quite a lot recently. And not for no reason, because I really like this stage. Very well designed. Vertical oriented stage instead of horizontal, that we've seen a little bit too much already. A lot of sub-rooms. And of course, why would we break the tradition? Every single time we enter a new world, it is first barrel blasting course time. This time around, really quickly even. Find this pretty much immediately at the start of the stage. And since it being the final one, it is of course going to be the most difficult one. Although, if I need to be honest, technically not the final one, but it is the final one in the traditional sense. There's a lot of these rings here. You do hear a little bit of a sound the moment you go through them, implying that you actually need to go through all of them, but I'm pretty sure that's actually not true. Because the star is already here, as you can see. Ah, no! Ah! No, I hit the invisible wall! I actually bumped into the wall there. Interesting. Always so annoying the moment you fail that late into a course. Need to do the entire thing over again. Not that it matters too much, because I am pretty sure we got all of the banana coins in here. And even if we don't, I don't care. We've already got way too many of those. Let's immediately go for the star. There's no banana bunches in here. At least not according to my notes. So I actually believe that. I can see a list of all 100 of them in my notes. So I'm pretty sure it's not lying when it says there's no banana bunches in here. It will open up the tree at least. It's going to be the spot for Donkey Kong's first golden banana. There's also one for Chunky in here. But we're not talking about Chunky quite yet. First it's bed time. And therefore it's time for me to take some revenge. Goodbye. Seeing them drop out of the sky. Let's open up the tree even further. Remember the room to the left, that one's going to be for Chunky. For DK, it's already going to be the place where Splat is. Making it extra easy. These guys are no longer very loyal to K. Rool, it looks like. One of them already tried to break out, unsuccessfully, as we saw in the cutscene. But of course, there's still going to be 5 of them here. Or 4 of them now. Yeah, need to go over here. Oh yeah, of course, we cannot grab the golden banana here quite yet. We can go in here for the Kusplet and the banana bunches. However... yeah, this part we cannot do yet. We need to obtain the final upgrade from Fungi before we can. Correction, my notes are lying. Perhaps not when it comes to regular bananas, but this golden banana I cannot obtain yet. The banana fairy I can actually reach. Might as well bring that one along. But yeah, we need to come back in here later. There's one more upgrade that we need to get from Fungi. Because we can actually try to shoot this target. It indeed already looks like we can hit this. Allow me to show you. But our coconuts will actually despawn before it reaches the wall. And and therefore we cannot hit this target. Fungi needs to help us a bit more before we're allowed to actually get this golden banana. My apologies. At least we did not go in here for nothing. We did already obtain the blueprint and a couple of bananas already. I was also able to show off why we cannot do this yet. In case you didn't believe me. In that case, let's move on to the next line of my notes. And that is actually based on reaching the top of the castle as quickly as possible. And take care of the warp pads. Because of the vertical orientation of this world, the warp pads are going to be more important than ever. And in order to get the quickest access to pretty much everywhere on this world, it is very vital to, as quickly as possible, go towards the top. For DK, that's not per se a bad idea to do so, because a lot of his bananas are going to be on the first half towards the top. As you can see right over here, pretty much all of the bananas are going to be yellow. Not all of them. Once we reach the halfway point, it will actually change into a different color. The second half of climbing this large tower, it's going to turn into tiniest bananas. But in the meantime, we can pick up pretty much every single banana port. The second banana port for pretty much all of the banana ports are going to be similar to the ones that we have in DK Isles, with all 5 of them actually grouped together. Those we will pick up the moment we fall down again. Should be nearing up banana port number 2 in the meantime. We've already reached the bridge area at least. The splat for Lanky right over here. Keep note on that. I already have, so you don't have to worry about me. Sometimes things are actually correct on my notes. Not always, but sometimes they are. Banana port number 2. And also pretty much the halfway point of climbing this area. As you can see, now the bananas will actually turn into tinies. But there's no tag barrel here, so switching is actually no use. Actually crossing another layer in the meantime, as you probably might have noticed. But since this level is vertically orientated, it won't actually bother us too much. It's only a quick pass and it will only slightly fade out all of the objects. Shouldn't bother us too much. Banana port number 3, and that also is the location for Cranky's lab. Let's go get ourselves the final move of the game. Any Kong can actually buy this one. It is going to be a move for every Kong. And it is indeed the final one in the game. It is the 3rd stage of our Simian Slam, called the Super Duper Simian Slam. Bigga Battus Bashium. Took your time getting this one, didn't you, donkey? You and the other flea-ridden Kongs can now slam the red switches. Which is funny, because we did not even see any red switches yet in this game. Let's go leave him in peace. Not in pieces, but in peace. That was indeed the final move to obtain in the game. So the moment we actually start meeting up with red switches in this game, we can also take care of those. Still required, because even though we did not see any red switches yet in the game, they are indeed going to appear in this stage, don't worry. In fact, here the museum actually has one. Between banana ports number 3 and 4. It's going to be a chunky switch, but still. As you can see, there's indeed a different color switches now. Now reaching the greenhouse area, that's also where banana port number 4 is. It's pretty much all going to be tiny. So Donkey Kong can also skip out on that. I think that was a tag barrel over there. Yeah, I think it is. Here is a Diddy switch for the ballroom. It's going to be right beside banana port number 4, and therefore also easily reachable. Moment for me to go there. Now meeting up with the library between banana ports 4 and 5. But that is indeed a room where Donkey Kong will go into, so that will be fighting later on. Oh, speaking of Donkey Kong, here's his first switch. But first we're going to go all the way to the top, so we have banana port number 5 as well. Yeah, it's already obvious the stage is quite big, isn't it? Goes up a long way. Plenty of things to do in between. Snipes is also at the top, but also banana port number 5. You may be wondering, where is the rest of the banana ports? Allow me to actually try to find that. It's going to be all the way at the bottom of the stage, somewhere around the bridge. So, nice landing in that sense. Oh yeah, here they are. All 5 of them grouped together, which is perfect, because that way this stage is really easy to traverse, making it a lot less tedious than a stage like Crystal Caves. But we'll get started with that in the next episode. Thank you all for watching this intro to Creepy Castle. Next time, we're going inside of the castle for the first time. Treecks out!